You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. All right, y'all. What's up, everybody? Salute as y'all come on in the chat. And we definitely got to get into this this morning. Now, I came in here in the middle of the night, late last night, because I was awoken because of notifications on X, and it was going crazy. So when I woke up, because I was halfway asleep, I woke up and I actually saw an article come out. Or I should not even say an article. I saw the report come out on X, which is what I put on my screen last night, is the report that was on X, right? And I came in here because y'all know me. Everybody that's subscribed to this channel know me. I don't duck no smoke on no topic. You understand what I'm saying? If I see it, I'm on it, right? So I seen it. And as y'all know, I came in here, got up, and if anybody knows how you are, at 1 o'clock in the morning, you're halfway asleep, just like I am waking up right now to readdress this, right? You're not always going to be how, you know, people want you to be. I already knew this was going to be the reaction. So I looked at the comments from that video when I woke up this morning because I knew it was going to be crazy. In the comments in the video I did last night, you had people saying, "Hey, Ticket Man, I understand." You had people saying, "Hey, Ticket Man, you got to go hard at Mike, man. He's a this, that, and the third," which I understand. And you had some people that said, "Hey, man, Ticket, this is nothing, man. This is BS," which I don't understand. And they're saying it's clickbait. Nah, it ain't clickbait. Nobody made Mike go do that. And if you clearly listen to the video I put out last night, because I was one of the only ones who put out the long form video on YouTube, because people came on my channel and said, "Hey, Ticket, nobody else is talking about this. What are you talking about?" Yes, they were. It was all on X. I was talking about, if you listen to my video, I told you, this is the problem I think people have to do on YouTube. You have to actually listen to the words that I said. Because I will play the video that I said again last night so you can listen to the words. Because I swear people came in here and act like, "Hey, Ticket, man, you giving Mike a pass, man? How you giving Mike a pass, man? How you giving him a pass, man?" What do you mean how I'm giving him a pass? I didn't give Michael Jordan any pass. I came in here and I told you guys that Michael Jordan is on cap. Michael Jordan was wrong. But I'm going to say this. The reason why, not only because I was tired, it was damn near 2-something o'clock in the morning when I came in here, but the reason why I said what I said, and I need everybody to listen and understand this, is because I grew up, and it's a lot of us, some of y'all didn't grow up watching professional basketball. And you didn't remember that Mike did this in the Gatorade commercial. He wasn't meaning malice. You remember that sometimes I dream that he is me. You got to go back and I'm going to put a link to that commercial at the top of the comments, right? Now, what did I say? Let's tell the truth about what I said yesterday. I said, I don't give a damn if it's Michael Jordan. He on cap. What he did was wrong in that video, and he shouldn't have did it. That's exactly what I said. He shouldn't have did it. And I said, I don't care if I'm a Michael Jordan fan. He should not have did that yesterday. This ain't 1990, and you doing the Gatorade Sometimes I Dream commercial, right? So I want you to think about what I just said. See, if some of y'all saw the commercial back in the day, Sometimes I Dream that he is me, you don't understand my mindset and what I was thinking. Mike, 60-something years old, acting like he's 23 on a basketball court somewhere, pumping up the youngsters. But you shouldn't do that. And I said he was wrong. But some of y'all don't have that history. So when I show you the video, you can say, "Oh, I ain't know that, Ticket." I know, because you just know the stuff we talk about on this channel. We don't really get into this basketball like that on this channel no more. But if you watch the Gatorade commercial, and I'm going to put a link to that at the top of the comment section, where Michael Jordan had people of all ages in that commercial, right? Nobody at that time was saying, hey, man, Mike's a PDF, man. Mike is this, Mike is that. No. People looked at it and was just like, oh, man, it's a playful thing, man. It's a commercial, whatever, whatever, whatever. So Mike being 60 and the climate we live in now, see, I'm going to tell y'all something. I want everybody to understand this, right? Once again, I need this to be clear. I don't give Mike no pass for this shit. Mike had to understand the climate that we live in. That was disgraceful and that was wrong. What he did, period. And he don't deserve no pass. I can't get mad at somebody who's mad at Mike about this. Why? Because Mike was wrong. And in the era we live in, it's conscious, especially with all this Epstein shit going on right now, Mike need to have half a brain to know what the hell is going on. Now, somebody came in here and told y'all this last night in the video in the middle of the night. And see, this is why I tell y'all these dudes is punks. I had one lady come in here. Oh, I see you're trying to duck this. How am I ducking the story? I'm the only one on YouTube that did a long form video on this. The only other people on YouTube that did a video somebody did a short for 20 seconds. It was going viral on X. That's why I saw it on X. That's why I put the X thing on the screen. And then once I look, it's 1,000 videos on X going in on Mike. This was last night. Don't y'all know there's more than just YouTube? Right? Right? So what did I do? I came in here and I actually made an entire video at like 2 o'clock in the morning when I was sleeping. Like I was nodding off to sleep. And I got a notification. And I saw right at the top of the notification, something about at this time, Michael Jordan facing significant backlash. My eye opened. And I said, what? And I opened it. I looked online. I said, hold on. So I went through X. When I saw this right here. I went through X. And I saw all the people going in. Right? And I said, oh, no, Mike can't do that shit. He on cap. That's not right there. He can't do that. I mean, bro, that's crazy in this era. So I started to think. I was like, man, I got to do a video about this right now. But you can't please nobody on YouTube because if you say something to somebody, one person, another person say something. So once again, do I agree with any of this shit that Mike did in that video? Hell no. Do I think that Mike was wrong? Hell yeah. Do I think Mike should be thoroughly chastised for that shit in the era we live in right now? You damn right. But people have to understand one thing. Go back to the Gatorade commercial. Sometimes I dream that he is me. Like Mike. I like to be like Mike. Watch that commercial. I'm going to put a link to that in the comments after this video is over with. And that video has millions and millions of views. Millions of views on YouTube. And nobody, when Mike was on a basketball court, and he was doing that in that commercial, nobody had nothing to say about that. Now, think about what I said. That was because nobody thought Mike meant anything malicious being on the basketball court when he was pumping up the kids and pumping up everybody else he was playing with in that commercial. Right? One thing I have to tell y'all about playing professional basketball, and this had gone on for years, right? And you don't see this anymore. Let me say this to y'all right now. You don't really see this anymore. But I'm going to tell everybody something that had happened for years. And this is how I know a lot of y'all don't watch professional basketball stuff. But now the era we live in, and I'm going to tell y'all like this, people don't understand and accept it, right? No more. Back in the days, all the old school players, when you used to play, used to slap you in your butt. Hey, come on, man. Get your ass up, man. Let's go, man. Come on, dog. Well, they'll do that if you was pumped up. They'll slap you on your ass. Right? Now, in the era we live in, 40 years later, it's completely different. We don't live in the era of Magic, Larry, Michael, Isaiah, and all those other guys. We don't live in that era no more. We live in an entirely different era. And that's why I said how I said it. So you got to have a brain to get on my level to think about what I'm telling y'all about. I'm telling y'all this right now. In old school, when they was on the basketball court, see that we in a new school now. Y'all got to see, this is the part where I get psychological and surgical on these punks. That's why I go back to the Gatorade commercial when nobody had anything to say. When Mike did that in the Gatorade commercial, that's why I put that up there. That's the first thing I thought about when I saw that video. But I said, Mike is wrong because Michael Jordan has to understand that we live in this era. And this is the era of Jeffrey Epstein. This is the era of people not tolerating you putting your hands any kind of way on a kid, period. That's why I did the video. So to the old lady who came in here running your mouth, talking about something, oh, I see you right there. You duck. How am I ducking it? And I did a whole video on it at 2 o'clock in the morning. How? How am I ducking it? And I came in here and did a video on it at 2 o'clock in the morning. As soon as I seen it, I didn't even wait till this morning. I did it last night. I didn't even wait till this morning. See, one thing y'all gotta understand on YouTube online, you can't please everybody. But I'm not here to please everybody. But I know one damn thing. I got my ass up, made that video and said, hey man, Mike out of pocket. He ain't right for that shit. And he shouldn't have did it. If you listen to the video, people came in the comments because all they do is read the title, listen to 1 second, and then their emotions are triggered. Their emotions are triggered. But if you go back, and I will prove this to everybody listening to this video today. If you go back, y'all, the Be Like Mike Gatorade commercial that set Michael Jordan's career to the next level, right? I want y'all to watch this video. And I want y'all to tell me when, 2026, 46 years ago, when this video came out, around 40-something years ago, 46 years ago, 1990, around then it came out. I know my boy Too Raw know exactly, right? Now, I want y'all to think about this. Why didn't nobody criticize Mike then? You know why? Because nobody thought of anything of him being anything like that because it was basketball. And this is what you did in basketball as far as back in the old school. If you go watch the tapes on the basketball court, somebody was mad at you smacking your ass. Hey, man, come on, bro. What you doing, man? Let's go. Or they was, hey, let's go, baby. They was happy to celebrate. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go. Get up. Let's go, baby. That's how it was. All across professional sports, basketball, football, these are facts. Now, the era and the climate that we live in, you don't see nobody doing that no more like that. It's very rare you see people doing that on the basketball court now. Because now they'll call you name, they'll put you in a box, they'll say this, they'll say that. These are all facts. These are all facts. You see that link I put at the top of the comments and I said, watch this video? Look at that link that I put at the top of the comment section just now, right? Now, I'm going to say this again to y'all. I think Michael Jordan was 1,000% wrong. I think what Michael Jordan did in that video was downright diabolical. And the reason why I say so is because you have to understand the era and the times, period. We living in the Jeffrey Epstein era where you got all these different disgraceful, salacious allegations going on. Michael Jordan had to have more social conscience and just more respect to understand, hey, man, I can't do no shit like that. Right? I'm crazy. You know what I mean? But once again, y'all got to think, some of these cats from the old school, so they got an old school mentality. Not saying that, oh, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But I'm telling y'all this. You have to, if you don't understand professional basketball element, once again, I'm going to take you back 46 years. Go click the link that I pinned at the top of the comments and watch the video. Watch it. That was a Gatorade commercial that went viral that everybody praised Mike for. Nobody had that commentary back then. Even up until yesterday, nobody had that commentary. Go look. The exact screenshot that I put up there on the screen was on the right-hand side was from that commercial. Right? And to the person who says give him a pass, how am I giving him a pass if we're on here talking about it right now? Your name is Robson Tizusa, 1982. How am I giving Michael Jordan a pass if I'm actually talking about it and actually criticizing him and saying that what he did was out of pocket, nigga? How am I giving him a pass? Answer that question. But I ain't gonna act like I'm stupid and say, hey man, I think he's a certified PDA file. No. Not when you understand the dynamics. I'm saying what Mike did was wrong. He should never did that shit. And he should be chastised. I'm not mad if you're mad. Because it looked downright crazy in this era. Right? So people have to understand what I said. Because if you go back 46 years ago, nobody was getting mad at pro athletes when they were slapping dudes on the ass saying, yo, let's go, man. Come on, bro. What you doing, bro? This was normal. This was happening all over. Right? Now, we live in a different era, different climate. You don't see too many people doing that no more. Why? Because it's a lot more sensitive topic. Right? Right? And I don't think Michael Jordan was right for that shit. I think Michael Jordan was wrong. I think Michael Jordan violated the kid and his parents. And like I said, I can't be upset if somebody else is raging at dude, because I'll be upset too. I ain't gonna lie. If I was this parent, I said, man, the fuck. Well, I don't want to say it on YouTube. What the hell is you doing, bro? Straight up. I don't give a damn if you Michael Jordan. I said this last night in the video at 2 o'clock in the morning. Right? I don't know what the hell people are coming here talking about. Hey, take it, man, because see, you ain't keeping it real. Nigga, how am I keeping it real? Nigga, oh, I see you ducking this. How am I ducking it? If I was ducking it, I wouldn't even say nothing about it and let the story just go past me. Like everybody else on YouTube has. It's viral on X. I'm the only nigga that y'all seen that came up in here and did a whole video on that shit when it went down. I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning when I seen what was going on. I don't be watching no NASCAR shit. These are facts. So, like I said, you know what I'm saying? So the person who says, I'm defending MJ, said he's the GOAT. That has nothing to do with this. He is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. That's what I said last night. I said, just because Mike's the greatest player to ever play the game on basketball does not mean he gets a pass for this. That's literally what I said, asshole light. What the hell is wrong with you people? Or do you not understand and comprehend English? You're saying he's not, man. Oh, you sitting up here arguing about this. Oh, I'm gonna get you out of here, bro. You arguing about basketball, and I'm talking about something real. Get your ass out of here, bro. You a troll, bro. Get your ass out of here. He want to talk about is Michael Jordan the GOAT or not. Nigga, man, get your goofy ass out of here. I said that just because, let me repeat myself again, just because Michael Jordan is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball does not mean he get a pass for doing that. I ain't get that nigga no pass. Because I tell you right now, if that was my kid, I'd be mad as fuck. I don't give a damn if it's Michael Jordan. Hey, man, what you put your hands on my kids like that for? But let me say this again. Here's the flip side. When you go back 46 years ago, when he was doing that commercial, there was no outrage. Right? But then again, that was a little different. He was like, slapping the kid on the backside. Right? This one, he's like, he's squeezing and tickling this dude. Like, come on, bro. Come on, Mike. That's crazy. That shit is crazy. That's why I said everybody can leave how they feel in the comment section. I wasn't even getting mad at people who was real mad. I just got mad at somebody who told me, oh, I see right now. See, you trying to duck it. Nigga, how am I ducking it? And I'm doing a whole video about it. Nigga, you sound stupid. If I was ducking it, I'd do what a lot of these people do. I do what Bag Chaser and all of them do whenever Donald J. Trump or one of these politicians they like is accused of something. Ignore it. And just move on to a different topic. But I didn't do that. I came right in here and I addressed it head on at 1 something, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I don't understand what the hell is wrong with people. Some people just don't comprehend English and don't understand what you're saying. So let me say this again. Let me make this very clear to everybody. I do not respect what Michael Jordan did to that youngin. I think Mike, see, you got to talk slow for these people so they can understand. I think Michael Jordan was out of pocket and deserved harsh criticism for what he did, regardless of his intent. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Michael Jordan is socially conscious enough to know we live in a Jeffrey Epstein era where people out here getting violated every day and you're on goddamn going national TV capping, nigga. Period. Simple as that. Simple as that. Right? And we just gonna leave it at that. I don't agree with that nigga. I think what he did was reprehensible. I've said this 1,000 times. I said it on my video yesterday. But just for everybody just for the people, and this is just for the people, y'all, who do not listen. Because y'all know there's a lot of people on YouTube that just come make up lies. They don't listen. They do all these things. I want to play for y'all what I said yesterday. Because I think that's very, very important that we play what I said. I think that's very important. Right? I think it's very important that we play what Ticket said. Because I think that this lie is going to end about what I said in the video last night. Because I damn sure came in here last night at around 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I damn sure came in here and addressed this when I really could have just went to sleep and waited till this morning. But I didn't want to do that because I felt like it deserved to be addressed immediately. Now, I want to listen to what I said last night. Let's listen to it. This is the video from last night that I said. And let y'all know how I feel, man, because it's definitely going down right now with NBA legend, great Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, what happened today is Michael Jordan, his race team, they won some type of big race today. His race team won. And as his race team won, something happened during the celebration that got caught on video. And you have a lot of people that is upset and bothered by this video with Michael Jordan. And now, first thing, let's stop right there. People try to say, oh, you're lying, Ticket. I didn't see anybody talking about this on YouTube. I didn't say just on YouTube, asshole. Like, I showed you the article from being on X. If you went on X last night, it was going viral. I don't just watch videos on YouTube. I watch the stuff that's on X as well, sir, ma'am. So let's end that lie right there, too. Let's keep going. I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm not going to play the video. It's not appropriate for me to play it. But I want to put this on the screen. What's being reported right now, you guys. So, according to the reports, it said at this time, Michael Jordan is facing significant backlash after viewers claimed he was caught on video appearing to inappropriately touch a, BOTTOM behind and leg while celebrating his NASCAR team's win during the Dayton 500. Now, this clip has sparked widespread outrage and raised concerns about the behavior of Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, I'm going to say this first. I saw the video, and I'm going to say, hey, man, it wasn't a good look for Mike. I don't think Mike should have did that. What's the first thing I said? I said, this ain't a good look for Mike. I don't think he should have did that. Mofo came in acting like I said, hey, man, it's cool. It's cool what Mike did, man. These people are crazy as hell on YouTube. Let's keep going. Especially in this climate. Especially in this climate. That's exactly what that's the first thing I told y'all. First thing. Mind y'all, I'm still thinking that, hold on, man. Mike thought this motherfucker really think he in 1990 doing a Gatorade commercial? But you on national TV squeezing kid in the Jeffrey Epstein era? Hell no. Let's keep going. In this time and this age, I don't think Mike should have did that now. I can't go in Mike's mind. I don't think Mike meant anything bad. You know what I'm saying? Now, why did I say that? Because I thought about the Gatorade commercial that I pinned at the top of the channel, right? And I remember that Mike had did that in the Gatorade commercial. Not to the same extent that he did on the NASCAR video, which is out of pocket. But I remember that I was like, oh, this motherfucker think he still, nah, hell no, he got to get his mind right. Let's keep going. I think Mike, I don't think he meant like, I'm trying to purposely, do something. But then again, it's not a good look. And I'm going to call it just how straight down the line. It's not a good look. Now, I'm going to call it straight down the line. This is what I said. This is how crazy as hell people are on YouTube. They act like I came in and said, hey, man, I don't think that we should say nothing about Mike. Nigga, I'm doing a video at 1 o'clock in the morning. The hell is wrong with these people? Let's keep going. Mike shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have did that. Now, I've said it 6 times in the first minute. I think if Mike could have took it back thinking, ahead, I think that he would have taken back, and I did that. But again, I don't give him no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give him no excuse. But people on YouTube, I swear, bro, they will come in and tell every lie on you and act like I didn't say any of these things. This is crazy work. This is diabolical work on YouTube where people don't listen. They only want to come in and just run their mouth. They don't even listen. Not even no respect to listen. Let's keep going. Mike's my favorite player, along with Kobe Bryant. But it's just some things, like I said before, you just can't do, especially in this climate. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those things. And a lot of people are talking about this, and, they ain't happy about that. And listen, depending on how you're looking at it and who you are, certain people are going to look at it certain ways. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like Mike, it's definitely going to be something that you use against him. If you like Mike, it's something that makes you uncomfortable, but you say, I don't know if Mike was trying to, intentionally do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you have to understand the climate that we live in right now and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't cool. Now, listen, I'm just going to tell y'all this right now. I don't think that Mike is some type of what some people online are saying. They're trying to say, oh, he's a, just that y'all already understand the P word. They're trying to put this word out here on him now because of this video. And so, Mike was happy that they won that race. And so, like I said before, do I think Mike meant something malicious by it? No, I don't. Do I think it was a bad look? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think it was a bad look, especially the climate that we live in, everything that's going on right now, especially with the Epstein files, because you got everybody talking about that again, right? And so if you saw the video, it is inappropriate. I'm not even going to, listen, I'm not here to get on my knees for no man. Once again, I'm not here to get on my knees for no man. Like I told y'all on this channel all the time, I don't praise man. So I don't give a damn who it is. Let's keep going, because I don't think people listen to this video before they start running their mouth in the comment section. Let's keep going. Mike, you know what I'm saying? I think he's the greatest player ever played game basketball. But I'm going to call it how I see it. I don't think that it was cool that he did that. You know what I'm saying? But I still, don't think that he was, I don't think he's a malicious type of, I don't think he tried to do that in a malicious way to where he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? You just have to understand basketball and know Mike to understand. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before. Why did I say understand basketball? Because I was thinking about that commercial. I was thinking about how in that era, they would play these crazy ass games and do all this stuff that we see now. And we say, man, that ain't right. Or now you don't see guys slapping each other on the behinds no more in basketball like that, talking about. You don't see that no more because people look at you a certain way now. We live in a whole different era. Whole different climate. But when it comes to the youth, I don't play about that. That's why I said Mike was definitely wrong and deserved the harshest criticism. Because he shouldn't have did that shit. And he was on cap. Not a good look. I'm just going to say it like that because you got a lot of people that don't understand that side. Like, don't understand. Like, and they're going to say, hey, man, and like I said, I don't give no pass. I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't give no, because see, when you're dealing with the youngsters, man, you got to be careful around that. See, I said it again. I don't give them no pass. because when dealing with the youngsters, you gotta. I swear, people don't be hearing this stuff I be saying. They hate you so much on YouTube. They'll just come in the comment section and just invent shit. Think about what I just said, y'all. And I think that might be an OG. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna look at it again. There a lot of people talking about this. Told y'all it's going viral online. Now, let me say something about that, right? I want everybody to listen to this, right? Oh, the ticket. Why you ain't giving Michael Jordan the same heat as R. Kelly? Bro, R. Kelly was accused of sexually R-wording people. This is a whole different dynamic. I'm going to say this again. He was accused of that, right? Oh, well, why do you keep saying energy as Epstein? Bro, Epstein was accused of sexually R-wording people. What the hell is wrong with people? Right? So as I said to y'all, Michael Jordan does deserve harsh criticism for that. That's not right. It's out of pocket, man. He shouldn't have did that shit, man. It's unacceptable, period. Unacceptable. He should not have did that, bro. And I don't feel and I said that in my first video. I don't know why people don't hear this stuff. I don't know why people don't don't listen and pay attention. They just come in the comment section and rage bait without even listening. That's the crazy part about the world we live in. Craziest part. I saw the report where it said Mike's team had won today, but I didn't look at anything about it. Right? So now, you got all these alerts and reports coming out that now he's facing significant backlash about this. As the viewers claim he was caught on video appearing to inappropriately touch a BB and leg while celebrating his NASCAR team's win during the Dayton 500. This clip has sparked widespread outrage and raised concerns about his behavior. Now, this situation kind of reminds me, and I'm gonna say this right. The video looked weird, right? But I'm not gonna go out on a limb like some of these people are saying Mike is this, Mike is that. This reminds me of the day, and this is what this video reminds me of. It reminds me of the reaction the day that Shannon Sharp was his last day on Undisputed, and his daughter came up there, and he gave his daughter a hug. He was sitting down, and his daughter was standing up. So just think about the dynamics. He gave his daughter a hug, and some of his hand was, I guess, touching against her backside or her bottom, and people was making all these accusations about Shannon Sharp from that. When I thought that was incidental, I don't think that was purposely. Like I'm trying to, what I'm saying? Now, let's go to that. Remember when Shannon Sharp, the last day he was on Undisputed, and his daughter came up there, he was crying, and he hugged her. He had her he was sitting down in the seat, she was standing beside him, and he halfway hugged her, and Shannon Sharp's hand is so big, half of his hand was going down on his daughter's backside. And people were trying to say, oh, he cuffing his daughter's ass. He doing it. I'm like, what? People was literally saying it. Now the man is crying on his last day. But this is what the people were saying that he was trying to do. That's the reaction, right? So I'm saying, so you can say, you know what, man, Shay Sharp, man, he shouldn't have did that, man. He shouldn't have put his hand shouldn't have been down there like that, man. Okay, cool, right? But what was the intent? Because he's crying, being emotional, it's his last day, right? So I'm gonna say it again. Right? Somebody said I didn't know that concerning Shannon Sharp. Well, let me show you. Let me show you the photo. So so some of y'all will remember what I'm talking about. So you got to understand reactions and intent, right? And the reason why I said that is because of that. Shannon Sharp, right? Let me put this on the screen right here. I want to put this on the screen, right? Right? I want to put this on the screen because I want everybody to kind of understand the dynamic of what I'm talking about. I think this is very important right here. Very important to understand the dynamics of this because people was really, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this again. Let me put this right here. Hold on. I want to put this on the screen because, like I said, a lot of people was going in on Shannon about this. And he was very emotional and crying that day. You know, it was his last day on that show. And I think a lot of people, if y'all remember this, he got a lot of criticism from people saying, "Oh man, this dude's a PD bleep bleep bleep." And I mean, do you really think he was that, or do you think because he was sitting down and you're a pro athlete, your hand is damn near bigger than everybody, 3, 4, 5 times bigger than anybody else's. So if you automatically, you know, hugging your daughter or whatever like that, and you're sitting down and she's standing up, bro, I just think that people took it too far. You know what I'm saying? As far as them trying to be in his mind and saying he this and he that, that's crazy in my opinion. Let me show y'all this. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. Hold on. I thought I had it. Hold on a second, you guys. I want to make sure I get it. Damn. Won't let me. Hold on. Because I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get this straight for y'all. Here we go. I think this one is better. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right, so I want to show y'all this, right? And this is the same type of, I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, they was going in on Shannon Sharp caught a lot of criticism for this. Now, he got over it, but that's when he was hugging his daughter. Now, he was crying in this whole video, right? He was crying in that whole video, if y'all remember, right? Now, y'all remember that? And they was trying to say, oh, man, Shannon, man, now y'all already know Shannon got displaced fingers, all kind of stuff. To be honest with y'all, I broke my finger. My finger ain't right no more. My finger's out of place now. I broke my finger and it didn't heal right. I got to go have another surgery to get pins put in to get it straight. Right? So it's one of my fingers is kind of crooked because I broke it bad. Right? But people say, oh, man, I'm telling you, man, like, look what, he's a, like, what? What? Now, that's his daughter, right? And people was tripping off that. So that's why I said, and I didn't jump to a conclusion with that on Shannon Sharp because I understood the moment. The man was crying. He was being emotional. You know what I mean? Period. And then when you think about Shannon Sharp, everybody saying, look at his hands, ticket, bro. If you tell a pro athlete that's been playing football, basketball, and on broken fingers, got hit like that, tell them to put their hand up. Their hand is crooked as hell. So you can't control your hand being straight like that. Like look at Shannon Sharp's fingers. You could tell his fingers have been broken, dislocated, all kind of shit. Right? So this is not me making excuses. This is me pointing out factual information. So did I look at that when that happened with Shannon and say, hey man, hey, this nigga Shannon, man, he owns something, bro. Look how he was cuffing his daughter, man. Is y'all crazy? The man was sitting up there crying his last day on TV on Undisputed. He told his daughter to come up here. He hugged her, was crying, and was telling her, you know what I'm saying, how proud he was and stuff like that. And people sitting there talking about something he doing. Oh, y'all, bro, this is the world we live in, man. I'm trying to. So when I go back and told y'all this, Michael Jordan was definitely wrong. Not a question. And it's totally unacceptable. That's why I did a video about it. But Mike got to remember, hey, bro, this ain't no 1990 and you doing a Gatorade commercial, dog. It's not that, homie. We live in a whole nother era now. Think about this. The commercial Mike did in 1990 on the right-hand side of your screen, the Gatorade commercial, he couldn't do that same commercial today. He would have to take that part out. He would have to take that part out. The climate we live in today, Mike would have to take that part wouldn't even make the final cut. Think about what I just said. And go back and watch the video. I put the link to the commercial at the top of the comments. Go back. That commercial was the biggest commercial ever. That made Michael a global superstar. Think about what I said. He's on a basketball court. This is how it was back in 1990s. Mike didn't mean nothing malicious by it then. The same way I think, hey, this nigga really think, but he's wrong now because your mind have to adjust. You have to understand, hey man, look, we can't do no shit like that, man. That first of all, that's wrong. Second of all, we in the Jeffrey Epstein era. Third of all, man, cut it out, man. That's a kid, bro. That's the most important. So, do I think Mike should be harshly criticized and chastised? You damn right. You damn right. Now, Candy, I'm not upset at you. See, Candy said, look what Candy said in the comment section. Candy says you don't show your affection or anything by slapping them on the bleep with the F. Candy, I totally let me say something to you. I totally understand where you're coming from. Candy, and I'm gonna say this to you. I'm not upset that you feel like that. Right? I'm not upset that you feel like that, right? I'm gonna put it to you like that. Because I understand that you did not come from a professional sports background where people did that. What do I mean? Bro, they slap you on your behind. Hey, come on, man, what you doing, man? And didn't say nothing about it. It wasn't nothing malicious. But now in the era that we live in, like people, they used to, let me tell you something, man. Y'all want to get real on this channel. This is not me making no excuses. I'm just telling y'all, they used to play crazy games. It was sad. Like when you think about it now, you go back and think, man, these people crazy as hell. Like, let me give y'all an example. I'm gonna leave this video because I gotta go do something. Everybody who is over 40 years old in the comment section, y'all press 1. If you're over 40 years old, press 1 in the comments. If you're not really gonna understand what I'm about to say. You're not gonna understand what I'm about to say. You're just not. I'm about to tell y'all something. What would happen if a man wore bell bottoms today? They'll say, oh, he gay. Now, in the 1980s, right? This is right before my early 80s, 70s. A man wear bell bottoms. Hey, man, ain't nobody think nothing of it. Hey, he cool. Nigga wear bell bottoms today, they gonna say, hey, man, something wrong with this dude. If you see a dude right now wearing bell bottoms, the same outfit that they was wearing back in the 227 era with George Jefferson, moving on up. The era we live in now, today, if you see a grown man walk outside the house with bell bottoms on, they gonna put a label on him. Now, I'm telling you what it is now. Am I lying? Am I lying? But back then, it was smooth. It was smooth. Cats wore the bell bottoms. What else did they wear back in the days, y'all? Tell them in the comment section that you would think today, everybody would say, man, nah, nigga, that's suspect, nigga. Ain't no way. They was doing some crazy stuff back in the day. You tell a dude to go wear bell bottoms to school right now. That he gonna get destroyed. Destroyed. Look at the shorts. That you had the dudes wearing the hoochie mama shorts. In that era, the dudes was wearing the hoochie mama shorts that was hugging beefcakes. These are facts. They was wearing platinum shoes. Tell the truth. That is the change. That's why I said Michael Jordan had to update his era and understand, hey, bro, you need to cut this shit out, bro. Right? You damn right. They had the bell bottoms, platform shoes. These are grown men had this shit now. Right? Perms, all kind of shit. The era's changed. It went from that to dudes wear oversized shirts, long white tees, oversized shirts, big jeans. Then it went to the skinny jeans era. Now you got niggas out here wearing fingernail polish. I'm just telling you. You damn right. Back then, niggas had to wear Daisy Dukes playing basketball. Niggas was wearing it. Michael Jordan was the one to start wearing the big shorts. Michael Jordan started wearing the big shorts. Before Mike, them niggas was wearing Hoochie Mama shorts. Go watch Magic, Isaiah, all them niggas. Them niggas was wearing size 1. If you wear those shorts today, you done. You done. You done. You wear those shorts today. Done. You can't get caught nowhere wearing them shorts today that they wore then. But this is, I'm telling y'all, these are the times and the eras. The same way I told y'all, if you go back and you watch the old school basketball, this is what they used to do. All up through the ranks. Hey, man, let's go, man. But now, if you at a game and you see the coach slap a kid on the behind, the parents gonna go crazy. Because of the climate and the era we live in. That is so what Mike did, playing with this kid like that, you shouldn't do that. You don't play like that. You don't play like that. I'm gonna tell you all, I could tell you all kind of stuff they did that was disgusting, that's not accepted in this era no more. The nasty stuff that Shaq and them used to do. Put boo-boo in I ain't even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. This is the type of stuff they was doing that they thought was funny, that now you're like, hold on, man, what the hell wrong with you? Shaq putting boo-boo in dudes' shoes and stuff allegedly. Come on, man. These are all the different types of things, right? So I'm just trying to tell y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go check out that video. And I want y'all to look at the comment sections on the Gatorade video. So the errors is definitely there. And that 46 years went by quick. So whenever that commercial was that 90 or 96? I can't remember when that commercial was. That commercial was probably like in 90. Hold on, that was 30-something years ago. My bad, not 40. That was 30-something, 36 years ago. But that commercial right there, I ain't that old. But to say I ain't even know, I'm not even 46. My son can't be 46. Man, bro. This shit gotta be 30. I'm about to say, damn, the hell am I thinking about 46? Nigga, I ain't even 44. What the hell? Hold on, man. So yeah, that's what I'm saying to y'all, right? So it's unacceptable. I'm telling y'all this, right? It's unacceptable. You know what I mean? And Mike need to hear that too. Real talk. I don't have a problem with y'all chastising him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's that. I don't think he's what y'all say. I think that he's just an old school nigga who made a mistake. Period. He need to cut that shit out. Now, if you see something else and somebody come on, they got allegations against Mike like that. Oh, now we on his helmet now. We on his helmet now. Now that's a whole different case, right? We on his helmet, right? So again, you know, I'm just letting y'all know what it is, man. That's the reason why you're going so hard at these other cats, because you're hearing that they're, I'm talking about actually, like I said before, man. So to me, This is a harsh warning to Michael Jordan, bro. Cut that shit out, man. Like real talk, because a lot of you don't pissed off a lot of people with that, right? So that shit, like I said before, I know if I was a parent of that kid, I'd have pushed Mike. I ain't gonna lie. Me and me and his security, because y'all already know he ain't gonna. We would have got to get into it. I don't give a fuck. We friends tonight. I said, man, the fuck it. Hold on. I said, man, what the hell is you doing, man? Period. Man, that nigga would have went at it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Salute everybody watching this video, man. That would have been my first reaction. Like, hey, bro, I'd have slapped his hand down. Like, what the fuck? Hey, bro, what you doing, man? So, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. I'm not mad at anybody's reaction. Just don't come try and say I'm capping when I didn't duck the story. Period. Just don't come say I'm capping when I didn't duck the story. I was the first one that came out on YouTube and did a long form video. Everybody else is doing short clips and stuff like that on X. So salute everybody tapped on there. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all already know what it is. I'm gonna get back at y'all in a little while. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.